Hello, it's Christina back and welcome to day 4 of Junk Journal January 2024. Today is tuck spots, so I have this old book. I want to use one of these pages as a backing, and I'm just going to run my knife down the spine to take the pages out, and now I can use this as a cover for a journal. It was only $2 at a second-hand shop. We love those bargains. So it doesn't matter any page. I think this one's got words, and I think I don't want to use one that's got too much information that I might use recipes. They might come in handy. Here's one. Kind of like keeping headings for things. So I'm just going to glue this on. So I have reprinted out a copy of the T2 tin design. Just going to stick it on here. This will give it a little bit more of a solid base so it's not too flimsy. And I'm going to be cutting it down and putting it on there. While the glue's drying a bit, I might make a little something to go in it. Now I think I would like, of course there are so many different ways to do tuck spots, but I think I'd like to cut it on a bit of an angle. So I've printed it out. I want to put it identically over that picture, so when I cut a bit off, you won't notice the difference. It'll still look all like one picture. I'm just going to cut along this edge. Now I would probably normally do this with a knife and a cutting board, but my cutting board's over the other side, so today this is how it's working. Now you could either you could decide, do you want to glue these edges? You could washi tape all around the sides. I think I will just use a bit of fabric glue because it's just a bit stronger than the glue stick. I probably would maybe have used glossy accents or something like that, but I just sort of started this and did not get my supplies right here, so I'm on a roll. I'm just going for it. Now I'm going to line up everything. Little dog on there. You'll see that from yesterday I've painted with, I used my Inktense and then a brush and wet it, so it has blurred a bit. I didn't wet the Inktense. No, this wasn't Inktense, this was a Stabilo all around the outside. I didn't wet that. I wanted to put some yellow because this has already got that sort of off-white, antique white in the background, so the yellow sort of helped it to sort of consolidate and stand out. And then I used a couple more Inktense pencils to just do the design, put a little bit of tea, some steam coming up, and so that's completed. I didn't get quite onto this page yet. I'm thinking I might make a particular page by hand that I can have a couple of through the book, maybe like each week or something, like, you know, 7 days. So my brain is still mulling over that, but for now, also I want to say that if you've got a spare like this, if you don't want to do it so as it's wonky like that, and you don't want it there, you can use it again in another spot, but if you want to, you can use it as a top tuck spot. Like that. I'm going to wait and see if I want to do that, or if this is going to go on something else, like a bit of collage. You might just use it as only just some collage. That might be good there if something's there that you want to highlight. You'll see it. That's going in my stash for a bit later. So I'm slowly getting bits and pieces in here. See if it's dry. Even if it's good and solid, you can still use some washi if you want. Let's make a tag. Okay, so I've got a page that I've folded in half that's been from my glue book. Got that. A bit of an offcut of one of my collages. And I am just going to put this like that. Put it on here. Grab my scissors. Now, if it was a deeper pocket, we could put a much longer tag. I might leave that bit up the top there and just do something else with it. Because I don't want it to cover too much of that, but if I cut that off there, I mean I can. Actually, I'm going to, because I'm going to give an example of one thing that's going to work, and we can just cut off these. Just clear a bit of this. Here, and I often just glue the whole thing, put this bit where I want it to be, fold it over, and it's stuck down on all sides. There's a cute little tag to go in. So that's day 4. Rolling along. I might find another quote for the back of that. Okay, I'll see you in the next one. Bye for now.